Hello and welcome to another video. Today has been a good day for a number of reasons. The first one is that I've been reunited with my digestive enzymes, with my probiotics, with all my other digestive supplements. So my stomach and my, whole GI system is just so much happier today. The pain has been less, the bloating in my lower GI tract has been less, my nausea has been less. It's just been such a relief, I can't even tell you. The second reason that today has been a good day is that it's been really, really hot here today. And I thought, oh God, I'm gonna feel absolutely terrible today, because that is what happens the vast majority of the days when it's really hot. But no, I've been feeling surprisingly good, almost shockingly good, I would say. It's actually making me kind of suspicious. I haven't had a headache, basically my POTS hasn't been any worse than usual. It's actually been a good day for it. I think though it's because the humidity has been so much less today. For the past sort of month or even 2 months, it's been hovering around 75-85% humidity, and today it's at 35, which is obviously so much lower, and I think that that is the reason that I've been feeling better than expected. The difference of how I feel today than how I expected to feel is shocking. It's incredible. I'm not feeling good. Well, I suppose it's been a good day for me. Yeah, I'll go so far as to say I'm feeling good. I feel like I need to add a caveat to that by saying me feeling good is not the same as a normal person feeling good, and it might be completely different to someone else who's chronically ill when they say they're feeling good, but for me, today has been a good day. I come to you today from the kitchen. I don't think I've ever filmed anything in here before, ever. And that's just because I really don't come in here very often. It's down 2 flights of stairs from my bedroom, and by the time I get down here, usually I'm so tired that I just have to go straight back up again, which obviously means climbing those 2 flights of stairs, which is way more exhausting than going down them. Anyway, so I don't come down here very often, but today I have to be down here because I'm starting my B12 injections, and the B12 has to be kept in the fridge. I've never done this before, so I'm actually feeling quite nervous. When I went to Breakspear, what was it, earlier in the month? Yeah. When I went to Breakspear at the beginning of June, and I had a B12 injection, and we talked about me doing them myself, they were supposed to show me how to do them, but the nurse who did mine forgot she was supposed to show me and just did it. So she kind of talked me through the actual injecting process, which I was pretty comfortable with anyway because I have an EpiPen, so I'm well versed in self-injecting protocols, if those are the right words. I'm not sure they are. But I didn't realise that I was going to have to fill the syringe myself. I thought they would come ready filled. So that's the bit I'm quite nervous about. And the first thing I have to do is snap the top off the bottle of the B12 because it comes in like glass bottles. And I'm not really looking forward to that. It's glass, I'm never gonna be able to break it. Okay, I've just got to put like my brute force. I did it. I was supposed to snap it away from myself, but I kind of forgot that part in my haste, shall we say. I've spilt it on myself. Is that going to stain? It doesn't smell. I thought it might smell funny, but it doesn't smell at all. Focus. I need to focus. The next challenge is opening this syringe. Oh, I got it. Okay, so I've got the syringe, and yeah, I'm going to do it. I have a horrible feeling this is going to go wrong. See, I feel like I've got a bubble already. Oh, this is a good angle. My fingers aren't long enough. I've got to do a whole milliliter. Okay. I've got a milliliter. Now I'm starting to feel a bit funny about putting it in my leg. You can put it in your arm, your stomach, or your leg, but I'm just gonna go for my leg because it's easiest to get to. Okay. God, I nearly stabbed it in the wrong part of my leg then. Okay. Oh, and now there's some coming out. I can't tell if that's blood or methylcobalamin. Ooh, now my leg hurts. Now, one of the tips the other patient at Breakspear gave me was that I should fill the second syringe out of the vial, now I've broken it open, and then keep the syringe in the fridge instead of the open vial. What I should have done is fill both syringes at the same time before I'd put the injection in, because now my leg's really hurting and that's all I can think about. Now this is going to be more difficult because I've got to tilt it at a bigger angle, and I do not want to spill it. I don't have the greatest dexterity in my hands anymore because of muscle weakness, so this is quite challenging. Thing is, now I'm getting really tired. I can't focus as much. I don't know if I can do this now, but I've got to do this now because I've opened it. Well, at least I know next time that it's going to take a lot of energy. That's something, isn't it? This is so frustrating. Okay, I'll tell you why it's so difficult. The glass is a very similar colour to the liquid in it. It's like brown, and then the liquid in there is reddy brown. The light doesn't shine through it because there's a label around it, and so I can't see how far to tilt it, and I keep getting air instead of B12. I got all the way to 0.8 millilitres, and I got a fucking air bubble in it. I've done it! 1 whole milliliter. Jesus Christ, how long did that take me? A bloody long time is what? A bloody long time. So this goes in the fridge until Saturday, which is when I take my next one. Took way longer than I thought, and I'm really not going to thank myself next week when I have a 28-minute clip to edit. That's going to be really, really fun. But I've done it, and now I'm going to go back upstairs and I'm going to lie down because I've been sitting up for way longer than I would normally, and I'm really, really tired. Until today, I was feeling so relaxed and prepared for going away. Not anymore. I have 3 really important things that are due to be delivered or need to be picked up, and only 1 out of those 3 has so far turned up. I ordered medication from Breakspear, which was supposed to arrive yesterday, and so I was really worried that it wasn't going to arrive or it hadn't been sent out and I wasn't going to be able to get it in time before I went, but it turned up this morning. So that is the one thing that has come good. I ordered some stuff from Amazon, which admittedly isn't essential for going away, but it would make life a lot easier and nicer for me. That was supposed to come on Monday, hasn't turned up. But the most important thing is my repeat prescriptions. Ordered them on Tuesday, was told they'd be ready to pick up from my pharmacy on Thursday or Friday. My dad went in today to pick them up. They're not there. The surgery didn't issue them because I need a med review before they'll issue another prescription for me. Ugh. I'm so pissed off, as you can probably tell. I called my doctor's surgery and they booked me in for a med review via phone on the 18th of July, which is fucking useless because that's after we get back and way after my medications would run out. I explained the situation to them and they said, oh, okay, well, I'll put you on the pharmacist list and he'll sign off on the prescriptions you need and they'll send them to your pharmacy and they should be there today. I was like, should be? Should be? I'm going away on Monday morning. Should be is not good enough. I didn't say exactly that. I said it in a much more polite way. And she said, oh, okay, well, he'll call you if there's any problems. So if you haven't heard from him, it should be fine. I was like, you're saying that word should again. I don't like that word. Then she said, oh, you can call us at 5 p.m. just to make sure that everything's gone through, just to make sure everything's okay. I was like, that sounds better. I'm going to do that. It's 2 p.m. now, so what's that, 3 hours for them to authorise these prescriptions? But I need them. I mean, I do need the cyclazine, but I don't need it in the same way that I need my POTS medication, the ivabradine. If I miss a dose, if I stop taking that, I mean, it's going to be hell on earth. I physically won't be able to go away, or I'll be away when it runs out, so I won't be able to get back. I don't think this is a coincidence. I think there's 2 possible reasons that this med review was ordered at this particular time. One is that I ordered my repeat prescriptions earlier than I would have done because I'm going away and because they would run out. But I only ordered them like a week and a half early, so it's not like 3 weeks or just after I'd ordered the last one. The second reason I think it could be is that you're supposed to have a heart rate check every 3 months on ivabradine because it can cause bradycardia, which is slow heart rate. So you're supposed to go in and have it checked, which seems like really over the top if you ask me, but that wouldn't explain why they refused both my prescriptions and not just the ivabradine. So I'm thinking it must be that I just ordered them sooner. I was going to say I'm not feeling stressed. Clearly I am feeling stressed, but I'm more just pissed off and annoyed that this has happened. Anyway, at least my Breakspear delivery has arrived. Holding on to that silver lining, and we'll see if the doctors come through. We'll see what happens in the next 3 hours. Phew, got my medication. It's all okay, the prescriptions went through, that is the main thing. I think I've lost some of my pissed offness that I had earlier, but it's still definitely there a little bit because if they had just called me, the doctors I mean, as soon as the doctor denied it, then they could have saved me so much unnecessary stress, but they didn't. They just waited and let the pharmacist tell me until it was almost too late to get the medication. But anyway, that doesn't matter because it's done, it worked out, everything's okay. Just gonna try and forget about it, I guess. Today was the day of my second B12 injection because I have to do 2 a week. And I'll tell you one thing I learned today. I should not do my B12 injection on a day where my POTS is bad. Today was one of those days because I did not sleep very much at all last night. I was feeling shaky, I was tachycardic, my blood pressure was even lower than usual. I roll my eyes because it's always really low. So I tried to do it and I passed out. In the process, I completely messed up the B12 injection. I think I must have put it in at a slightly wrong angle because it all started collecting under the skin. It didn't actually like go in properly, and then I could see the bruise starting to form already, and that was what made me feel a bit weird. This is what it looks like now. Not that pretty really. I think it's going to be pretty painful over the next few days. I think I've done everything I possibly can tonight in terms of packing. Obviously there's quite a lot of stuff that I can't pack until tomorrow morning. Medication, toiletry stuff, which always means that the morning before you leave anywhere there's always quite a lot of frantic packing going on. But I've done everything I can to make it as easy as possible, so hopefully it'll all go smoothly. Tomorrow is the day. I'm going away for the first time in 4 years, maybe even 5 years. I haven't quite worked it out. It's a 6-7 hour car journey, which is going to be horrendous whatever happens, but again, I've prepared for it as best as I can, and hopefully once I get there I'll have a really nice time. I have to say that this week has been a really good one. I've had more energy, I've had less pain, I've had less fatigue. That's basically the same thing as more energy. What am I talking about? I was going to say less brain fog, that's what I was going for, but clearly my brain fog isn't that much better, otherwise I wouldn't have made that mistake, would I? Anyway, I think that's down to 2 things that I want to talk about. The first one is the B12 injections. I've had 2 this week and I think that they are helping a little bit. Obviously that doesn't explain the beginning of the week and why that was so good, but I think that's caused by the second thing, which is that I'm taking more magnesium. I got my blood test results back for the Monroe fatigue panel that I had done when I was at Breaksmith for my appointment earlier in the month, or last month actually, because it's the 1st of July today. And the first time I had it done, it said I had really, really low magnesium. So obviously I started taking it as a supplement and taking a pretty high dose. But when I got the result back from this recent test I had done, it still said I had low magnesium. Not as low as before, but still very low. So I was like, I'm just going to take more. So I doubled the amount I was taking and it's honestly made a huge difference. So that's really, really good and I'm really, really happy about that. Hopefully this increased energy will help with the post-exertional malaise from the journey and just help me do a bit more when I'm on holiday. I'm going to leave it there. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching and I will see you again next week from the Lake District.